What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is a quick review of this Mirarobot GV160 FPV. This is actually the LED version, no FPV cam in there. This is a really bright LED, and this thing actually turned out to be quite fun. This is a little hover or Whoover craft is what they call it, a tiny Whoov. But this thing is a little hovercraft basically, made with the little parts that we usually use for the tiny whoops, and it's actually really fun. This thing runs really nice on a smooth surface. Like if you have hardwood floors or a marble floor to run this thing on, it's a blast. It does run on carpet as well, but I think it's the most fun on a smooth surface because you get that sliding effect. But on the carpet, it does move forward pretty fast, but it doesn't slide that much. So the turning is hampered a little as far as sliding, but you can turn pretty fast on a carpet. The controls are pretty simple. This is the transmitter here, and I did find that this antenna over here is actually real. The one on this side doesn't have anything in it. So you have this here, the left stick is the throttle, and this is the control left or right turns. And that's just about it. This does nothing when you move up or down on this side over here. These buttons here actually do the same thing. There's two sets of trigger buttons on each side. This one on this side sets it to reverse. So if you get stuck against the wall, you can hit this button to change the prop's direction to reverse. And then when you hit throttle, it'll try to go backwards. It doesn't go that fast or have that much power going backwards, but it does work on a smooth surface. I don't know about a carpet. I haven't tried to back up on a carpet, but I imagine that it probably wouldn't be that effective. And this side over here switches from high to low speed. So only 2 speeds on this one. And it's actually really fast. This LED on the front is really bright. So you'll see on the camera that it's really washing out whenever the craft is facing me. But I think that's a good thing, because when you enter little dark areas or whatnot, you can actually see this thing glowing. This top here comes off. I showed that in the unboxing. I'll have a link in the description so you guys can check out the unboxing. So this is the inside here. The battery kind of gets wedged in between this little slit here. You can use smaller batteries, just a shorter runtime end result. And it does have these magnets here, and they're just held down by tape. If you can see, there are magnets in there, and those magnets connect to these magnets or pieces of metal on the bottom of this foam canopy here. And so that snaps back into place once you sit it on top here. But this is how you get in. You plug it in. There's a pH 2.0 connector. This light flashes for a quick second, and then it becomes solid once it's connected. And that's about it. I don't know what size these motors are in here. I haven't pulled them out. They seem like they're glued in, so I won't bother with them. But if you ever had to remove them, I'm pretty sure they didn't use glue that strong that you couldn't just pull it out from the side. There are slits here in the back for the wires to come out and plug in. Everything is plug and play. So really nice. Thinking about doing a chop shop to add a true skirt on this thing. I'll probably use a plastic bag and glue it around the bottom of here, and then cut a hole in the middle, or a few holes as they have done. And that should make this thing run a lot better on carpets and other rough surfaces. I did take this thing outside for an outside demo, and it did run over the rocks and all, but it wasn't that effective in my opinion. I think it would be a little better with a skirt on it, a proper skirt. And so that's it. Pretty awesome little runner here though. Awesome little tiny Whoov. This is the charger for the batteries here. It did come with one battery. Here's the stock battery here that came with it. It's not charged up right now. It's a 25C 500 milliamp hour 1S high voltage battery. So you can charge this up to high voltage. 1C max charge rate. And this is the instructions manual that I found at the bottom of the box. Afterwards, I didn't show this in the unboxing, so I'm showing it now. It does have the frequency charts and all of that for the FPV version and all, so they're using the same manual. And this thing will be going to the chop shop to add a camera here. Pretty awesome from Mirarobot, the GV160 FPV. Thanks for watching.